Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Come on in. Who do you see? Hey, Heather. Welcome. Happy Sunday, Monday. Definitely. Sarah. Hello. Welcome. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you, Tracy Glass, for subscribing. Thank you. Guys, I feel much better today. I hope you guys were able to use the replay on one of my older videos. If you had to do some writing yesterday, I took it easy and I feel much better. My voice would not have made it through alive yesterday. It was being very cranky. So how did you guys do this week? How you feeling? We have 1 week till Christmas. And do you feel organized? Do you feel ready? Have you had some Christmas fun? What have you guys been up to? Let's see. Rita, hello, hello. Heather, how are you feeling today? Much better, much better. Stephanie, hi everyone. Hello, Stephanie. Okay, guys. So who managed to catch Sarah's writing plan for 2023 video yesterday? Either in the live or the replay. I ended up I slept through the first half of it, so I only got the second half. But it was good what I caught. Let's see. Heather, good, glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Definitely. Stephanie all moved in over at my new place. Awesome. Sarah, glad you're feeling better. Thank you, guys. Mildred, hello. Okay, guys. So one of the things that she reminded us yesterday, as always, is to be realistic, especially, I mean, she's trying desperately to take a week off for Christmas, to be with her family fully and completely. And that sounds wonderful and amazing, but I don't think all of us get to do that. So, let's see, what do we got here? Mildred caught the replay. Hey, Phyllis, hello. Stephanie, I just watched it. Oh, nice. So Sarah, watch it live. So eye-opening. Yes. Rita, amazing way to look at all our projects. Yes, I like the new sheet she provided with for the projects with a note section underneath. I thought that was a wonderful piece to have. Because often you don't entirely have the plan. We kind of know the parts, but we don't know how we're going to break it down. We're having those note pages underneath. Sweet, very sweet. Mary, hello, how's it going? Sherry, hello. Okay, guys, we're going to dive right on in. So let's see. First question, as always, how do you think last week went? Do you think you had a good week, a bad week? Where do you think things fell apart? Why do you think things fell apart? I know for me that writing did not get to be as much of a priority, but I knew the second that I put HB90 and 2023 planning onto my weekly schedule that writing was probably going to get bumped a little bit. It got bumped more than I planned, though. So plus all the Christmas prep and extra shopping and things we did in trying to get we have a nice Arctic flow system coming through, so we're dropping down to temps that are not healthy for us and lots of snow. So trying to get everything ahead and done, knowing that you're stuck in the house, I can write. Shopping, not so much. Let's see. For me, I was happy to with the Christmas prep, everything went together quite nicely, and the admin stuff went pretty well. That stuff got done. The writing, I'm hoping to maybe have a really strong writing day to make up for some of the loss throughout the week. Hey, Mary Rose, hello. Rita, lots of hours with binge a few series of Amazon Prime. Ooh, cool. Not much on social media, but that's fine with me. Little words on the page, yes. And it kind of feels like it's kind of the push of the season, isn't it, right? All those extra little things that we're doing that we normally would not do. I don't know about you guys, I've tried to take advantage of online shopping as much as possible to try to make it easier. But that even still takes time, right? Because you got to find the things and make sure it's going to arrive when you need it, and Okay, guys, let's dive on in. Let's get this going. Let's get our plan for the week of including Christmas and the week including New Year's Eve. I'm going to do our next plan with me session. It's going to probably feel a bit quick, but I didn't want to put it on to Christmas Eve and certainly didn't want to put it on Christmas Day. So I chose to take the Friday on the 23rd for our planning session, 3 p.m. Eastern. So note that down, guys, so that we can get together and we can plan for the following week for New Year's Day and the beginning of 2023, which blows my mind. Completely blows my mind. Diane, afternoon Tracy, afternoon Hardees. Hey, how's it going, Diane? Heather, personal life fell apart a bit. Work was interesting. I was broken, still am, but I am able to show some initiative and still be productive. Well, that's good to hear. Hey, Elizabeth, good afternoon. Okay, guys. Whew. Let's see here. I am happy that I have my NaNoWriMo 2022 winners t-shirt. Ooh, I'm waiting on mine. It's not here yet. It says that I think it looks like it might be at the border by customs. I'm not 100% sure. It's not the clearest definition of how far it's gotten, but I want my t-shirt. I wanted to wear it for you guys today, but I will wear it for you either on Friday or I'll wear it on our writing sprints on January 1st, 2023. Okay, guys, let's dive into our first panel. Weekly review. Successes, challenges, biggest distractions, best fixes, what needs to be carried forward. Elizabeth, I didn't do any writing this week, but I did do some planning for 2023. Life had other plans for me this week. I think you are not alone. I think that's a lot of people are going to have that because it was just one of those weeks where HB90, the 2023 planning session coming up, and I think it got us all sort of in the planning state of mind versus the writing state of mind. We need to learn to do both, right? That's conversation to me. Okay, guys, let's set our first 2-minute timer up and let's go through our weekly plan from last week and put check marks or percentages or do some calculations if you had a incremental goal or a good, better, best goal. I don't know my words for this week, what they added up to. See, can I do it? Can I do it? Well, yeah, that's easy. Not good. Let's see. Phyllis, great week, very productive, completed a lot of household, financial, work and writing tasks. Ooh, very nice. Even took a certification course at work. Also started transitioning my women in tech group online. Love that. Awesome. Cherry, I did get a few thousand words, but mostly Christmas and work related stuff happened. Yeah. Diane, Elizabeth, life wanted you to evolve, me as well. But not as bad as last year, Jerry. Yeah. Diane, many blessings and peace in your new place, Stephanie. Oh, that's a beautiful sentiment. Definitely. Okay, guys, let's dive in. 2-minute timer. Like I said, check marks, slash throughs, whatever works for you to show what you got done. Last week put little boxes in front so I can do check marks and have it be a little cleaner. I don't know if I'm going to like that because then I don't have room for percentages, so I might just put the percentage underneath. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's do this. Weekly review, and go. So I got one off my list that was one that was on there for a while, so that feels really good. Let's see, Stephanie Diane, thank you so much. Elizabeth, my biggest problems this week have been me being emotional and stomach pain. Hopefully that will be resolved very quickly in 2023, and then you can resume regular life. Let's see, Diane, you're welcome, Stephanie. Diane, rest easy, Elizabeth. Diane Hardy's, are you getting rest so as to avoid burnout? Yes, very good question. Elizabeth, I had a realization about me yesterday. I have severe PMS emotions. This happens every month. I thought these intense emotions were because of the hormonal migraines that I get every month, but no. Interesting. Well, now that you know, maybe you can use something to reduce some of that. I don't know. Phyllis, carry over some shopping. We'll be waiting until after the holidays to take advantage of lower, better prices. Smart. Rita, Success, Moonology, and Tarot Cards posted another chapter at Wattpad. My aunt is reading it and enjoying it. I love that. Lots of downtime and also getting words. Sadly, 2K this week. I'm about the same. I'm hoping with the writing sprints today to double basically what I have, and it will just be a low week, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes it happens, right? Rita, I also changed my method of time tracking the task blocks with actual times for the days. Interesting. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, guys, we are going to dive into avoiding what, why, does it still matter? Make it priority number one and free yourself of it. For me, that's going to be making a video of my 2023 plans and how all the pieces are going to fit together. I bought a new, what's that thing called? Basically an overhead, I can't think of the name. Basically holds the camera so you can do an overview of stuff on your desk. So I got that. Got to figure out how to make that all work. And then I'm going to put together a video of my plan to go down from a year ago where I was using an A5 to this year where I was using a B6 to going down to an A6. And hoping that all, and still have all the functionality that I'm looking for. Elizabeth, I'm taking 75 milligrams of butterbur with honey every day, and it's helping with my migraines, but for 1 to 2 weeks before my cycle, I feel overwhelmed and more exhausted than usual. Yeah, definitely. What are you doing, bud? Mary, house-wise, I had a huge win. I worked my butt off cleaning, and it paid off. Past monthly inspection, I also had a writing epiphany. Instead of writing my work in progress as a book or even a serial, I'm trying short stories. Oh, that's a good idea. Elizabeth, I need to do some cleaning now that I'm not feeling so emotionally exhausted. I feel like I can spend more time cleaning. That sounds good too. Phyllis, avoiding some household cleaning tasks, going to schedule them on my Google Calendar. Okay, interesting. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and mark off 1 or 2 things, don't go crazy here, of the things that you've been avoiding, and we're going to try to create a strategy of how you're going to get this off your plate. Okay, let's see. What did I leave off? Oh, Diane. Oh, how interesting, Tracy. I am still not sure if I want a happy planner or a Hobonichi. I went Hobonichi A6. I went with the Avec only because I couldn't get. Originally, I was going to do the English one, but that one's sold out. Apparently, it has a. I can't remember now if it had a bigger grid or a smaller grid. Apparently, it's a bit strange anyway. It doesn't seem. Most people don't like it because they like what's the regular grid that's in the Japanese ones. I don't know why they would change that. Seems odd. But yeah, so I ended up with the Avec and a few supplementals. And I'll do a video explaining how I'm going to piece everything together so that it becomes, it gives me HB90. I'm also going to use some digital in there as well. So I think it should be, I'm hoping that it will be an interesting approach that works well. And some of the things I find very clunky about the B6 and sort of doing a bullet journal style I'll be free of that anyway. Let's see, Stephanie, I'm trying to take a note for my writing goals. Okay. Elizabeth, I took a forced writing break this week and did 2023 planning with HB90, and I feel a huge relief about what I've accomplished and what my plans are for 2023. Sweet, love hearing that. Phyllis, avoiding a financial task. I just made it my first priority task for the next week. Ooh, love that. Diane, is take a note for Apple or Android? Yes, please answer that. I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. Stephanie, it's a paper planner actually. Oh, interesting. If you had to compare it to another, is it like a happy planner married with a Hobonichi or something where the two have come together? Like, how would you describe a take a note planner? Rita, avoiding medical calls and appointments. Just make the call on Monday. It has to be done. At least we both are 3-month blood check for February. I just need to make the follow-up with doctor and cleaning. Yuck. Ooh. Well, get it done. It's important, right? Also, Phyllis going to move some things to later in Q1. I am trying to get too much done before the end of the year. I need to give myself some grace. Yes. It doesn't ring a bell. I've heard it. I can't remember where I heard it. I've heard it's kind of cycling around, so it must be something a bit newer. Let's see, Phyllis, this seems like a theme for me. I think it's a theme for everybody. We're expected to get everything done, and we're not even unless our regular schedule is already often overwhelming, and then we throw all the Christmas stuff and all the family visits and all the too much, right? Let's see, Stephanie, it's fairly new from Taiwan, but you can find it on Amazon. Oh, interesting. Okay, worth a look. Mary, I was avoiding writing, but today I want to change that. Also avoiding housework since I kind of burnt myself out last week. Don't burn yourself, guys. Don't burn yourselves out, guys. Be careful. Heather, avoiding everything that needs to be done. Only half joking. I lost all my motivation this week. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. You're not alone, Heather. Diane, thank you, Stephanie. You're welcome, Diane. I have the English Hobonichi. What do you think of the grid size? Just out of curiosity, because I've only cheeky daughter. I've never actually seen the English Hobonichi. I had the cousin a couple of years ago, and I liked it, except it got heavy. It's like, it's an A5 planner, but it got heavy, which was interesting. You're so cute. Go away. Let's see. I'm using it for 2022. Did you go for the A5 or did you go for the A6? Elizabeth, a lot of writers take a break in December, and I now see why. Yes. I didn't plan on it, but yeah, I'm having to give myself a few more days than I had planned. Phyllis, I use the self-journal 6-month planner. Includes daily, weekly pages, as well as monthly and quarterly recaps. I just purchased 2 of them for 2023. Oh, interesting. Self-journal, another interesting one to look at. All right, be right back. Gonna go fix lunch for my kid. Awesome. All right, guys, let's proceed. I'm gonna take note of those 2 planners. Just take a look. That way I can give you guys maybe some opinions on them. What I like about the self-journal by what you're describing is that it sounds like it would be a good fit for HB90 by what I'm looking at there. Okay, guys. So let's do this one is, we're kind of looking ahead now, I think. This is going to be more of the things that we're getting ourselves ready for 2023 and Q1 and possibly Q2, and any kind of research that we might want to start doing. I guess we could technically say Christmas stuff could be part of this, because this would certainly be stuff that we'd be pulling in for the end of Q4 here. And any New Year's Eve plans that you have. So let's see, long range plans, new to Q4, prep research for Q1, and I'll caveat that with Q2. Anything you want to remove or delay, any new opportunities that have presented themselves that have required you to make a little shift, and how do they impact your future plans. 2-minute timer going up, and go, guys. Okay. Okay, let's see. Diane, I am using the A6. The grid is too small. I am thinking of an Avec or cousin since it is bigger. An Avec would be better, however. I don't want 2 books for 2023. I may slip back into a classic HP. So you want to go up maybe to oh, I see. You want to go to the A5. I think the A5 is okay. I think if you're going to keep it at home mostly, and it's not very, I wouldn't say it's very purse friendly. Tote friendly, yes. Purse friendly, yeah, not so much. Let's see, Phyllis, I think it would work well for HB90. There are also a lot of note pages, so I can use it for capturing my notes from these sessions and other planning related notes during the week. This sounds really awesome. Sounds like it's kind of gotten everything fixed up. Yeah, someone else was using the Sterling Ink Common Planner, which also sounds like it kind of takes, it's kind of tweaking and fixing some of the things that are missing with the Hobonichi and stuff like that, which is kind of cool to hear that that there are people out there that are listening and creating what we're looking for. Elizabeth, I may need surgery, and if I do, that will impact my future plans since I will be on medical leave from my day job for a little while if that happens. Yes. Is there anything in your day job that you could do as a work from home? Would they let you do that? Possibly. Heather, Q1 is going to be starting to get the house ready to sell, including finishing a remodel and editing one book and finishing a second. Oh, sweet plans though. Elizabeth, I am not going to try and find beta readers and a substitute reader until Q2 of 2023. Smart. Diane, it has been a difficult year filled with challenges and growth, so I want a fresh start and don't know if the A6 Hobonichi will trigger me to all the headache and trauma of this year. I need to feel at peace with my choice and not grab anything. Ah, true. So yeah, maybe a different size is definitely a good, will work for you because it'll allow you to just have a fresh, completely different feel to it. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Rita, new Q1 time management, new planning stuff, accounting again, beta reader for Lear. Maybe we can swap Elizabeth more social media. Maybe swap Elizabeth more social media content. Beautiful. Dan, I miss my HP. I started my writing career with an HP. I'm a tote girl, so the size is cool. There you go. Rita, I normally just use a blank notebook from my planner. I'm hoping to find a cheap planner. Oh, interesting. Any thoughts, guys? Elizabeth, I cannot do the work I do at work from home. It's manufacturing work, cannot be done. Ah, makes sense. Let's see, I work at a bench at a manufacturing floor and I can't do work. No, that's not gonna work. Let's take a look here quickly. Let's see pricing. How do these compare? Let's see, take a note. Okay, maybe that's on the US one. Let's try that again. Thought I'd give you guys a quick price here. Let's see. The A6 Take a Note mini planner is $35 on Amazon.com for anyone looking to reference that. And the self journal, let's see, journal is about the same price point. So either one of them is going to be around the $30 price point, US. Let's see. I don't know if that helps at all, Rita. Face it, by the time we convert into Canadian and the shipping, it's probably not as cheap as we want it to be. Let's see. Elizabeth to Rita, I might be interested in that. Oh, sweet. I love when this happens. We'll chat after the holidays. Love it. You are so welcome, Diane. Phyllis, self-journal 6 month is 19. 19. Oh, am I looking at something else? I saw a hardcover. Is that not the same thing? Okay. Don't think that is it. Okay. I'm not seeing it. Okay, maybe I've got it typed wrong. Let's see. Elizabeth sounds good to me, Rita. Perfect. Okay, guys, let's dive into our next panel. This one's usually a bit easier. Projects. Active, current, new. Next steps. Next tasks. Good, better, best goals, measured increments, problems, delays, deadlines. For me, the deadline for, I think, getting the 100K on this book 3 is going, but that's okay. That's okay. And are they serving your bigger goals? Phyllis, there is another self-journal that is also $30, but it is not the 6-month one. Ah, I see. Okay, so that was the pretty yellow one I'm looking at. Yeah, I didn't think that would look like it would actually do the job. Let's see. Let me get rid of the, I think it's an undated, right? That's what I'm doing wrong. Well, I will try to have that for, if I can find it, I'll find it for Friday, and that way we can discuss. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's populate our plan with our projects, breaking them down into the smallest tasks that work for you. Some people like things that Sarah's doing the glass beads for. It's every 100 words. She pops them. She moves the beads over. For mine, I'm using Post-its that have 2,500 words on them. So whatever works for you, break it down and find what actually works for you guys when breaking down your projects into measurable tasks that you can achieve. 2-minute timer and go. Okay, let's see what you guys do here. I'm actually putting in days off for Christmas stuff. Let's see. Diane, after Sarah's live yesterday, I may implement a digital planner and give it a whirl for Q1. Still use a paper because I love paper planners, but add the HB digital. Yes. I'm gonna do something similar. I'm going to implement the goals planner because I'm basically going to try to do the HB90 daily, weekly, and monthly inside of the Hobonichi stuff. So we're gonna see how that looks. I gotta get that video together for you guys. I'm gonna do that today if I can. Heather, I am still primarily focused on brain dump to get everything out that I need to do in 2023. Yes. The mistake that I made is I went from using a little notebook, which I was doing fine in, to trying to go into the digital. And I'm like, no, I just should have stayed right where I was because I was actually making progress. Let's see. Oh, this was my plan is to continue 2023 planning this week. Beautiful. I love that she gives us the last few weeks of the month of the year to get all that together. Diane, I am going to implement ocean color glass beads to my word count in 2023. Dollar Tree sells them in a bunch of colors. I may even use seashells to mix it up. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice accent for the desk too. Elizabeth, drafting book 2 may not happen this week, but if it does, then that's good. I think that's part of what is I didn't do as much plotting on book 3. And when I start to not feel 100%, with book 2, I had it plotted so I could very easily I could write because I had what I needed to do in front of me. And when I wasn't feeling good without the plan, I didn't feel like I could write because I didn't know where it was going and I wasn't feeling great. So my goal for today is to get that plotting done so that I can next move forward knowing and having that scene by scene breakdown. Diane, I'm not an undated planner girl. I'm completely with you. I do not. I've done it. It's funny because I did bullet journaling for like 3 years and I was perfectly fine with it, but hated making the monthlies so badly. The weeklies were okay, they were fast enough, but so for this, the only thing that's not working for me for the B6 is that everything, the monthlies, I decided to print the HB90 pages and put them in. And it has made for a very, very odd feel to the Stelligy with all these double thick pages that don't feel like they belong in there because they're not cut to size. I didn't cut them so that I could actually fit the full page. They're just kind of glued into the middle, right? And not a good fit. I found it I like the size, but I found it frustrating other than that. Rita projects my novels in various states, 3 different series, crazy. Back to accounting for hubby's business, time management and more schedule, time management and start proper writer's notebook. Oh, and I can't wait to see what you have there. Diane, and I am going to color code across the board and not just for my Kanban. Ooh, nice. Sarah, I'm also using a combo of HB90 digital and paper planners. Smart. Rita, I have a new binder that I can't wait to use for the writer's journal. Ooh, I hope you share pics with us. Phyllis, I'm going to be doing 2022 recap and starting 2023 planning this weekend. Rita, I love using polished stones for my word count, visual reminder on my desk. Yes. Same with me, Tracy, about the bullet journal. So much time designing the planner. Yes. When you have the time, it was awesome. It was so freeing. But when you didn't have the time, Diane, I have been a fan of Hildy McQueen's author writer's notebook since 2016. Oh, interesting. Hildy McQueen's writer notebooks. I have to look up that. That sounds awesome. Hildy McQueen's writer's notebook. This is a dangerous time of year for me because there's so many goodies that can be had. Mildred, training my dragon this week. I've been procrastinating on it. I'm using the revised drafts to see if I can make a final draft of the 12 short stories I'm planning to release next spring. Ooh, interesting. I like this approach. Down Home Geek to Rita. I keep meaning to do that. I love the idea. Yes. Rita, I ordered 3 A5 6-ring binders. Found them on Amazon for about $15. Love that. Great price too. Diana Hildy uses a passion planner, and I thought about using one, but I'm on the fence if it is for me. I love the HB box sizes. Also, if you use stickers, I find that is a defining thing of how much you can play with different planners, because if you're definitely in the stickers, the HB90 is so designed for it, and the paper's still pretty good. Let's see, down home Keat to Dan. I have to check out Hildy McQueen's notebooks. That sounds really cool. Yes, definitely. Okay guys, let's dive into our next panel, and we're going to look at smaller tasks. Chores, errands, meal planning, keeping in mind that we do have Christmas in a week, so add that into your plan. Admin tasks, banking, bill due dates, self-care. I recommend that you schedule at least 50% into your schedule, and leave the other 50% for spontaneity, can't speak today, so that when you feel like you need it, you know, you have your list that you can grab from. Sprints you want to attend, and can you batch together smaller tasks to ensure that everything is getting done. All those take 5-minute tasks, put them together into one Pomodoro, you're guaranteed to get those things done. Let's see, Diane, I am a sticker and washi woman. This is just my new washi, guys. There's more. I decided I need some new Christmas washi. My stuff that I had was on the older side, and I needed something a little bit new. Rita, I have another Dot Artist Loft notebook about a size A5, but it's impossible to change it. What do you mean it's impossible to change it? It's like a... Is it like a bound book? What does it look like? Okay guys, we're going to do our 2-minute timer, and we're going to populate our planners with all those little things that keep us organized, fed, clean, and happy. 2-minute timer, guys. Let's go with all our smaller tasks. Okay, let's see. If I leave off. Rita, I hope to find some washi at Walmart or order some at Michael's. Yes, it's about a notebook. Okay. Amazon has been a little too good for washi this year. It's a good problem though. Elizabeth, I plan to do some cooking and meal planning today. Awesome. Diane, you'll love them down home geek. Good. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do for Christmas prep. I still have wrapping. I still have food to buy. I think shopping is done. Oop. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm not even sure how I did that. Apparently I made my computer do something that I hadn't planned. I'm not as organized as I would like to be. That is definitely the case. Let's see. And Elizabeth, I might take a nap after this planning session. What you'll need, take it as many naps as you need. Diane Hildy McQueen on YouTube. I love her channel. Writing notebook, author notebook, and author planning. Enjoy all the things. Okay, I'm going to be checking that out. Thank you. Heather, finishing Christmas, but I have until January 7th for some parts of it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm thinking anything that just doesn't happen, and that is fine. My children are not babies, they can handle it. Rita, order and pick up meds, groceries and baking stuff, gifts for the holidays. At least it's not a big list. Attend the sprints and read. Ooh, love that list. So beautiful. Very concise. Okay, guys, let's dive into our next panel. Important dates, and what a we're looking at the next 2 weeks, and what an amazing 2 weeks they are. We have Christmas Eve and Christmas and Boxing Day. We have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and we have all the other goodies that will be coming our way throughout the week, both with hopefully lots of fun things sprinkled in. Okay, guys, let's use our either our paper planners or our digital planners. I'm going to use the Google Calendar and see if there's anything other than those specific dates that I need to be prepared for. And that just reminded me, Christmas Eve, we have some traditions that I would like to prep for. And New Year's Eve, there's some things I want to prep for. I've decided there was one thing I'm going to add into our Christmas Eve. I've always done pajamas, which is one of my favorite things for the kids. But I'm going to include a book this year, which I think will be a lovely way to just begin the Christmas season. Let's see. Diane, I have a pelvic MRI on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. And that is, I'm glad that they're getting that part done it's still in 2022 and not making you wait. Okay, guys, bring up that calendar and let's do it. The next 2 weeks, events, birthdays, appointments, commitments, deadlines. Note travel time and if action prep is needed. So the next 2 weeks certainly will envelop at least some of that. Let's see. Phyllis, when will the plan with me and writing sprints be over the next 2 weeks? I have them both tentatively scheduled because we have both Saturdays are going to be Christmas Eve and then New Year's Eve, and I felt like that was just a little too much to try to squish in. So I've got them for the Fridays instead on the 23rd and the 30th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, we're too much into and I want to do writing sprints on January 1st. So that way we can kind of balance it out and have a little bit of a break and hopefully not have too much overwhelm. Stephanie, I will need to do some time aside tomorrow while sprinting to address changes and things like that. Very good plan. Mildred, got my list ready, 2 tasks a day for the next week, then a break till New Year's. Nice. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's look at all those important dates and note them down. And if any additional actions are required for them. pause. Let's see here. Heather, Christmas ×3, dentist appointment. Interesting. Rita, family gathering, December 24th, 25th, and 31st. I want to get some baking done. And a trip to the city will take the entire day. It's exhausting when we live an hour drive away from a Walmart. Get gifts too. Yes, definitely. So you're definitely having to incorporate a full day to get that done. You also have the option of online shopping. Keep that in mind. It might save you a little time. Okay, guys. And see if our son and his wife will come to our place for supper in the evening sometime over the holiday. Yes. I discovered that I have all my regular times and dates up there, but I did put in the planning sessions and move them to Friday already. So those are done. I just got to move everything else off there. So they're organized and I can just, you guys will have the full calendar. Let's see. Get ahead. Create a buffer for vacations, for longer interruptions, self-care breaks, mental health days. How does this serve you? Now, we are into, hopefully, I hope everybody can at least have a few days off for the holidays. And we'll be able to just sit back and relax and enjoy their community and family time. See, Rita, I enjoy food shopping. It gets me out of the house and see things. I hear you on that one. Okay, guys. 2-minute timer. Is there anything that you can get ahead of so that you can give yourself a buffer for the coming holidays, and so you can enjoy the next 2 weekends fully and completely? 2-minute timer and go. Okay. Let's see, where did I leave off? So for that one, the only thing I can sort of see getting ahead on is some social media. And that way I can hopefully get into the new year. I kind of find it fun doing them spontaneously with the sort of ideas that pop up and stuff. But at the same time, I sometimes find myself doing social media when I should be writing because I want to make the thumbnails fun and interesting. But I have not necessarily allowed myself the time to do that. And then I'm cutting into writing time. So I want to try batching them and hopefully still have the fun ideas, but have them in a more organized way. Heather, not worrying about getting ahead. Self-care is spending time with family. So true, so true. Definitely agree with that. Okay, guys, let's see. We are going to pop over to Elaine's. Elaine's not with us today. Hopefully she's doing well, and we'll see her later for writing sprints. By the way, guys, writing sprints start at 5 p.m. Eastern today, so come and join me for that. Reality check. Can you successfully manage to do everything you have chosen with the time you have? What should you delay? Protect yourself from burnout. Now keep in mind, we have all the holiday stuff upon us as well. So definitely take into account how much time that is going to cost you and the energy that you will need for it. And make sure that you're protecting yourself. And that way you, it's very easy this time of year to push yourself to do extra and then a little bit more and a little bit more. Don't burn yourself out. You want to enter 2023 strong and ready to go. Let's see, Dan, in October I purchased my first Perfect Love Centauro. Undate it because it is adorable. The Wild Collection. Oh, never heard of that one either. You guys have some awesome ideas here. Mary, sorry that took longer than I expected. I'm with you, Heather. I'm trying to get ahead of, not trying to get ahead of anything. Just breathe. Yes. If there is anything, try to be very wise about how you set it up, as we are only 2 weeks left of this year. Now it could be something that you want to start figuring out how you're going to make it happen for Q1 or Q2 as well. So just we can start brainstorming our ideas for this. Okay, 2-minute timer, guys, and go. Reality check and go through that document and see if there's anything that is going to be that you're not going to have the time to do 100%. You can take it down to a partial, do half, or you can remove it or make it as a plan B if everything else gets done. Okay, guys, let's hit the reality check and cut, slash, and reduce and go. Okay. Let's see. How did you do? I put question marks on a few things. I would like to do them, but given the shorter week, it may not be wise to try to have those in there too. So I'm just going to put a question mark on them. And if everything magically happens and gets done, then I will add it in there. I would like to do them, but I'm not going to push. And I also realize that I'm probably not creating one video. The reality is I'm probably creating 3 or 4 videos. So maybe this has been part of my hang up and whenever I make a video, I end up making this huge thing that ends up being much larger than I can manage given my editing skills. And then I also feel guilty because the hubby will try to edit it for me, and I don't want to do that to him either. Learning to create the smaller images to success. Mary, since I missed the part where we plan out our projects, I'm just going to keep reality in mind as I plan out my week. Excellent. Rita, don't stress with writing new chapters. Focus more on chapter summaries of the 15 chapters already written. Work through Sarah's project planner. Relax. Yes. Yes. Really, we only have, if we're lucky, about 5 regular days of this week to work with. So, for the majority of us. So, yes. Reduce, guys. Reduce. Don't stress yourselves out too much. I took my writing goal and I cut it in half, almost half, to ensure that it will still happen, but with not nearly as much push, because I'm just not going to have the time for it to that level. And I might want to reduce it even more, and I think I will. I think I'm going to make it, make that an 8. Last week I did good, better, best, 10, 15, 20K. This week I'm reducing that to 5, 8, 10K. To just ensure that I do not completely burn myself out. Let's see, Phyllis, I think I'm going to take a mental health self-care day on December 30th so I can get a head start on my planning for 2023. Oh, beautiful. I love that. Yes, and that's the other thing. I know I want to get this planner video out for you guys, so that's going to take time. I want to get the writing done, and I also want to get the planning done. So I got to work with the same pool of availability, and I have to be honest with myself that if I'm throwing HB90 into that and taking a good look at 2023 as a whole, because I would like to sort of do I love quarterly planning, but I kind of want to have a bit of a yearly plan as well in place. It just feels like the right thing to do right now. Okay, guys. Great idea, Phyllis. Definitely. Thank you, Diane. Okay, guys. Next steps. Populate your planner. Create your master plan or ideal week. It does not need to be perfect, and be kind to yourselves. Give yourself lots of grace. Schedule your self-care, as I always say, at least 50%. Create Monday's daily plan so you can hit the ground running tomorrow. Try to create that today if you can. That way it's on the page and ready for you. And celebrate your successes. Follow the dream and build. Follow the dream. Follow the plan and build your dreams. All right, guys. Go and have fun with your planners. We're gonna have about a wee break of about 50 minutes, and then I will be back to run our writing sprints. And it will be our last writing sprints together for 2022. The next one back will be January 1st of a new year. Let's see. Phyllis, I agree. I'm going to do a high-level yearly plan with quarterly targets. Ooh, love that. Diane, welcome, Phyllis. Thank you. Okay, guys, I am out of here. I will see you guys in less than an hour. Go kick back, relax, refill your water, grab a nice hot tea or coffee, and we'll meet back here shortly and we'll get some writing done. Down Home Geek, thank you. Take care, everyone. Hey, Bubba. And Heather, thank you. See you for writing. I will see you guys shortly. Thank you, Diane. What our last one? Goodness, I know, right? And it's just how the days land. I do have a tentative one for the 28th, but I don't know. I want to do it, but I'm finding other things are already finding that date, and it's like, so I don't want to promise. There could maybe be a pop-up for that one, but I'm finding that the universe has decided to start claiming it, and I'm like, so there could be a pop-up. So, but for sure we will get together in 50 minutes and get our writing in, and then for sure I'll see you guys for January 1st. Thank you. Great planning session. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you for being here. See you at the writing sprints. Thank you, Mary. Okay, guys, go kick back, relax, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye, guys.